Hello, and welcome to the mothership. Those of you who may or may not have caught my live this morning, it was an impromptu live. We were just killing time, waiting for Blue Harvest Mark and Rick from Left Coast to get online and talk some mad shit about Hasbro. Anyway, so look, I just wanted to show you. This is my birdhouse. It's not a birdhouse, but anyway, so we cut these 4 boards for the frame in our trusty miter box. You will notice that we did use a butt joint. We did not actually miter the fucking corners of any of this because we're gonna putty and paint all of this. So quality is not. Quality of wood and shit is not necessary, right? Because this is all going to get a coating. But so anyway, so we have our 2x4 frame here. And then we have a secondary frame, as you can see on the inside. We also cut these on our trusty Duffman Dioramas miter box. So this is what we got going. This is what we got going on right here. See the front of this right here. See this fucking. See, I cut it twice and it's still too short. I don't know how I did that. Stoned, I guess. But it's okay. Like I said, this is gonna get putty. There's also a crack. There's a little bit of a gap on one of these, but it's okay because we're gonna get putty on all of this. Oh, right here, see? There's a little gap right there. But again, it's okay. We're gonna putty all this because when we put lights in here, we don't want any light shining out of any cracks. So this is all gonna get puttied and painted. So it's kind of a slant. It's a rough frame job. I don't know if any of y'all, Rick, Left Coast, I know you've done construction. We're just rough framing this motherfucking window right now. Then the finish guys are going to come in here and make it look sweet. But anyway, so a piece of pegboard is what will be on top of this frame. You dig it? So we have a shadow box with a pegboard inside of it, and we needed this distance here, right? Because you can't put your pegs directly on this, or because you got to have a gap. We all know that, right? You got to have space behind the pegboard for the peg. I guess unless you do screw pegs, which I'm not doing that. I want to put a actual pegboard inside here, and then I will probably glue in a few pegs, and then I'll leave some where you can keep changing them if you want. All right, so we will be putting, like I said, I'm trying to stretch this video out just a little bit. Oh, hey, you guys, look at that scamp. Look at that scamp right there. Oh, that's badass. Anyway, yeah, so this will get a pegboard inside of it. This will get lights inside of it. Then this will get a door with hinges on the exterior with a cage. Because this will be a display / keep your dirty little hands off of my shit. Now, this is not necessarily like a security box, in the fact that, like, if I go on vacation, whatever I put in here will probably be removed and then put into a safe. But this will just be a display cage, okay? And I'm thinking about maybe putting a light. Because see, one of the reasons I used a 2x4 for this is because it's thick enough that if I want to come in here and carve out a piece for a battery pack and a switch, I can do that and drill a hole, and I can put lights in here with a battery pack that will still be fairly unnoticeable inside of it, right? Because a switch and a fucking ABC 123 or whatever the fuck those batteries are called, right? Like, that doesn't take up any room. So, right, you could actually put that in a 1x like this. But anyway, so I think we've hit 5 minutes, pretty close. Rick at Left Coast Graphics will continue to call this a birdhouse because Rick likes to be a prick sometimes, and that's fine because we fucking, we just fucking Lack's the biggest prick of them all. You know what I mean? So, assholes are us, baby. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Rick. You're a fucking cool guy. Everybody, I hope y'all caught everyone's I don't know. I missed a couple premieres today, so sorry about that. But anyway, so we will have another update on this. I need to go get the pegboard. I do not have the pegboard for this. I don't have the lights. I don't have what I want for the door frame. So we're just, you know, we got the box, motherfuckers. That's all we need right now. We got the box. And then we'll go from here. So appreciate it. This is brought to you by Hitachi Drills. It's brought to you by Stanley Powerlock 35 foot. And it's also brought to you by Stanley. Can you see that? It's also brought to you by Stanley Miter Box. Also, I don't know what kind of pin this is. Oh, there it is. A Pilot G2. I don't know what that is, but it's not a big pin. You know, carry a big pin, everybody, in case you have to do an emergency tracheotomy. All right. This has been General Lack Sivrak saying, wait till you see the next phase of this. I know this just looks like doesn't really look like anything right now, but, you know, it's not finished. But there it is. Bang, 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 bang. All right, let me know if y'all need anything.